in Washington.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in Key.
All right. So we are live. Welcome to Streetball the Pro. Yeah, we are live. Streetball the Pro with your man, Coach Rich Paul, and my brother Alex. And Ukraine.
Yes, I am.
Yes, yes. Man, I am glad that you are doing well. You know what I mean? And we've been going back and forth trying to get on the same schedule. I know you're like, I think it's 10 hours difference or something, 9 to 10 hours difference. And, you know, so we finally been able to make it happen.
Yep, finally.
Did you have, you said you had a game today, right? Froze.
You here?
Yeah, yeah, there we go.
I don't know what's going on with the internet.
Okay.
Um, you good?
Yeah, yeah. Good now.
Dang. You here?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. We're playing like in bubbles. Um, every weekend, 6, 7 teams go to one city, and we play 2, 3 days in a row because we can't travel to every city because of the bombing. So they just pick out like cities where it's usually kind of quiet, and we play there.
Wow, man. I mean, I couldn't even imagine. You know what I mean? To be, we see things on TV. You know what I mean? But to live it, you know what I mean? For you to be living through that, I can the anxiety.
To this day, we still think it's crazy. It's like it's movies, but it's I seen so many people dead. I seen so many buildings destroyed because I'm a volunteer, and I drove people out of the Kherson to places that's kind of quiet, and I talk to our soldiers every day because I got a lot of friends. We try to help them as much as we can by doing whatever they ask. We want to win because we are protecting our territory. We basically trying to protect our families. That's it. It's like if I were to go to your house and try to rob you, what would you do?
Yeah,
Fight back. And this is what it is basically.
man. No, no. So and we're gonna continue to talk, but I know you were saying uh, you need help as far as drones. So how can we? You know what I mean? Like help you.
Uh, the easiest way is we have places to sell them. That sells them. We have um, basically we have friends.
Okay.
Everybody have friends. Um, they buy drones themselves because drones get shut down every day. Sometimes they last for a month, sometimes a couple of weeks, sometimes a day. But this is like a war. It's not where they trying to fight like a gunfight. This is where 5, 6 drones fly on our territory. They check out all the places where they see everything is at, and then it lets soldiers to go in and fight. And it's like it's not a war like it used to be. This is a different type of war. And if not Europe, if not US, shit, we'll be dead by now.
Wow.
But the easiest way, what how like my high school coach helped me, my college coach, some of my friends from college helped me. They send me money, and we go to the store and we buy what we need and send it to our friends because army army give them stuff, but as good as we can get so our friends can survive because like the life vest, Some people got good ones, but the good one costs around $1,000. A good one. It's light. It's like 6, 7 pounds, and you can run. But
Okay.
a lot of people cannot afford some of them. And from what I know, most of the time when you run, they throw their life vest, their bulletproof vest. They throw it away and run because they can run with him because it's like 30, 40 pounds of weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I help a couple of not just my friends, but people who was asking for help, helmets, bullet vests. Right now, we just got done um, collecting the money from for a car who needs parts for about $2,000, and the car is gonna be going to Bakhmut. It's like one of the worst places where over 100,000 people died, soldiers, and some of it is us, and some of it is Russian soldiers who was in jail for killing, for doing whatever they wanted to do.
Okay.
They kill, they rape, and they was in jail, and then they get a second chance of life by going and try to fight. So in the war, everything goes for them, like because they Russia is like on their own. We cannot do the same thing because the whole world is helping us, and everything is getting recorded. We cannot, our soldiers cannot go and just kill somebody. We have to take them into custody and stuff like that, and then try to make a trade. But Russian, they starve them. Um, they take advantage of them. It's crazy. It's
It's
a movie, but it's in real
yeah,
life. We see it every day.
and that's what I'm saying. I mean, listening to you, you know what I mean. Listening to it is definitely always different than actually living it, of course, right? And so that's why when I reached out to you, and that was off of not knowing, you know, I knew you was overseas, still been watching you play, after you had left here, just following your career, and I knew you were still playing. So I reached out, hey man, uh, get on the show, and then it's like, whoa, wait a minute, you're still in the midst of everything. You're live, what I mean, you live here, and so I was like,
I
that's
could have
what,
left. I could have left. I can leave right now, but then
okay,
inside of my heart, I feel like a coward. I always wanted to be in a situation not like this, but in a kind of situation where I have a choice, where I can help somebody or I can leave and be safe myself. And
okay,
I didn't want it to be like this, but because like people know me, I got friends in states, and that's
yeah,
the reason trying to get as much help as I can. So
yeah, okay. Well, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. That was one of the things too. Man, much respect and salute, what I mean, to you on wanting to stay and help, because that right there, I know, I'm sure most people would have ran or would have left, what I mean, and you know that just listening to your story or what's going on, I'm like trying to wrap my head around, like, man, really check, could I stay, what I mean, that's
and
ooh,
like in movies, you never know who your friends are unless something happens,
that's
and
true.
this happened, and I lost a lot of people I used to know. I lost respect for them just
Mm,
because I know some of the things that they were doing. So it's
okay.
it's life.
Yeah, no, this definitely will uh show the character of people, what I mean, situations like this, and then that's, like I said, another reason, as I had to get you on and begin to let folks that supports me and know what's going on. How can we help my brother? You know what I mean? And the efforts in which you're doing. I know your family is out there. You still have, you have a daughter,
Yeah,
and so that's a whole. Ooh,
but
that's
it's anything you want to know, I'll tell you. I don't have nothing to lie. I don't hide nothing. I try to be as real, as honest as possible because I know everything comes back. So, um,
yes, Yes, no. So you're in what part of Ukraine right now?
Right now, I'm in Kiev.
And
It's
then
like Washington. Yeah, it's capital.
okay, okay, and you'll be there until
Uh,
tomorrow.
uh, Today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Our last game is on Sunday. Then we have 2 weeks off, and then we come in. We're going to another city. I'm not sure which one, but it's like every 2 weeks we play somewhere
Okay,
instead of playing every week just because of the stuff that's
that's cool. Right.
might fly. Yeah.
I'm like, so I mean, on some real, I mean, like anxiety. How can you? I mean, I guess after a while, not to say after a while, not to say you get
You
used.
get used to it.
You
Yes.
do, yeah, you
After
do.
a while, you get used to it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's been days where every minute something flies in, something like every time something blows up, house shakes, and stuff like that. You get used to it. The siren go on. We're supposed to go somewhere hiding or somewhere in the building. Kids still playing outside, people working outside. It
Wow.
got to the point. It's like we care, we're scared, we're thinking up in the back of our mind, but we still do. We keep going because you can't. Life goes on. Life is not gonna wait for us. It's a certain of chance you might not wake up every day because they shooting not military objects. They shooting at buildings. They shooting at hotels. Last 4 or 5 days ago, they shot up like a restaurant where I was watching the Russian show when they said that basically one of the soldiers got killed and all his friends and family was there to bury him. They said it was nothing but soldiers, but so my friends, it's not too far from Kharkov. Some of my friends was around that place, and they showed the pictures of kids, of women, of grandfather. Like one man lost his wife, his son, his stepdaughter, something like that. It's crazy. It's but in Russia they saying that we blew that place up, but there was nothing but soldiers. There's not one soldier there. It's only family members who was
All right.
there and friends, and it's like this every day, every single day.
Man, I'm like, I mean, like I said, I just keep going back. And I just say we take things for granted, especially you know what I mean. And the situation, me being back here in America, and you just take things for granted, but understanding, living life, you got to adjust your life or try to live a normal life in a war zone. That
The two
is,
things, two things: water and electricity. I never thought how hard is it is it's gonna be being without light or without water, clean water. Nikolaev is where my family from,
okay.
and we was without water for 6.5, 7 months. We had no water. Like I
Wow.
see it right now is all the pipes is messed up because they dried out, and the water they put in was salt water, and like the salt destroyed the tubes and stuff. Is bad. They blew up the system, uh, like a
Okay.
big pipe to the water took from this lake to our city, and every time we try to fix it, they shot at it, so we couldn't get to it over 6 months. And
Wow.
to think about it, you go to the bathroom, you have nothing to flush. If you want to take a shower, you can't take a shower. It's man, it sucks.
Yeah. No. I'm sorry. I mean, normally I have a lot to say when I do these little podcasts and things like this, but like this is honestly, of course, surreal. You know what I mean? To listen to it, and because, like I said, you're my brother that I know personally. You know what I mean? And to see that you're over there, and that's why I say I commend and I support you because you can leave, but you're choosing to stay and help. You know what I mean? And that's something that I know when I say it's bigger than basketball, that's definitely bigger than basketball. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm like, and so with your daughter, I know, I see, the videos and everything with your daughter. How has that affected her? I'm sure I mean, as a kid, as a child, it's
It affected every kid in Ukraine. Uh, I try to put her to sleep a little bit early because she sleeps hard and she doesn't feel the vibration
oh wow,
and the siren. So around 9:30, 10 o'clock, I try to put her to sleep. And she's like, she spent first 2.5, 3 weeks in the basement, in a bomb shelter. Like she understands what bomb is, what all this stuff. Like it's crazy because from the World War II, people who was in it basically were dying, like they were going extinct. But now, we saw it. I never thought I would be in the war. I
right,
never thought my kids would see the war. Now it's like a whole new generation of people that saw the war and part of it.
right,
Well, before what happened, it's like 10, 15 people who is like 95, 96 years old, who's basically almost dead
yeah,
or dying. And now everything is over. Now everybody been in it, and everybody is is it's hard.
yeah,
It's bad for the kids because they don't go to school. They online. Um, they don't communicate a lot, because first it was coronavirus.
yeah.
Soon as corona, the war, and it's like no school then, no school now. It's
Wow, yeah, that is true. You go from the virus to a war.
to the
Man.
war.
So, which okay, so when we talking about donations, how can if there's somebody on here, of course, I know you personally, and I'm able to get some
You're
money.
breaking up, Ashley.
Can you hear me now? Hello, hello,
Ashley,
yeah. Hello,
having trouble connecting.
hello.
Yeah, you here now?
Yeah. I'm here. I was saying, like for those who gonna see this video or may be listening, how could they send funds? You know what I mean?
I I will send you PayPal. That's the easiest way. And for Ukraine now it's free. And this is how my coaches helped me and some
Okay.
of my college friends. And we use the money to buy stuff. Right now, um, I don't know if you saw the video. I showed a box of, it's like electronic cigarettes. That's after you use them, you can't use them no more. And a lot of people are not throwing them away. And some of my friends learn how to make small power banks for soldiers. And right now, like, from all over Ukraine, they sending me those things.
Okay.
I, and I'll send you the video as soon as they make some, so they can show people what they're doing, and they give it to them. It's
Okay.
like some kind of small power banks. And right now, anything goes to use, and everybody try to help.
Man. Thanks. What
Not,
time is go ahead?
it's 11:04.
11:04. Okay.
What I tried to do one time, I got in touch with Twan. You remember Twan?
Yeah, Twan. Yeah.
I got in touch with Marvina,
Yep.
and I was asking them, can you please give me some signed jerseys? Because one of our friends, Dima, he played in Tribes
Okay. Yeah,
for a
yeah.
couple of games, smooth. And
Yep.
he's selling all the jerseys that he got so he can help our army. So I was like, man, I'm gonna talk to Tuan, Marvina, or Rob, who I played for during summer league,
Yeah.
and maybe Jamal, Nate sign some jerseys. We can put it in auction, sell them, and nobody got back to me. Shit sad.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see what I can do. I know both of them, of course, as well. And I know what we can do. I don't know. Ballaholic, he was a part of and one. I got the pharmacist. So these are folks that I'm Ballaholics manager, and he works with me, and we're about to go to New York tomorrow to go play. The pharmacist will be there, and I don't know if we get to see. Hopefully, I don't know, main event or some more guys, but I have some jerseys, and we can definitely. I can get at least the street ball. You know what I mean, folks, to sign, and we'll definitely do that. I can get on that bandwagon where I can do what I can with the people that I know to get behind you. You know what I mean?
It will help all the money that we get, all the jerseys, and
Okay.
whatever we sell it for. I will show you where it went and how it went and all that stuff. And maybe when this world is over, um, maybe you can come visit,
Yeah.
because in Russia they so I don't have anything but words stupid for them. They so believe they TV that there is Nazis here. There's it's so much stuff that they say that is not true, because I live here. I'm here. No, it's not like that. But they tell it on TV in Russia, propaganda. Whatever they tell them on TV, that's what they believe.
Yep.
Some of the soldiers don't even know what they're fighting for. They just coming here to make money. That's all. Because I think they're paying them like $3,000-4,000, and in Russia it's pretty good money. And they coming here to fight. They're risking their life by killing people to fight. It's bad.
So yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Because we just got a couple of new Ballaholic jerseys, and I know I do. We're about to start putting some things out for sale, and so we're gonna. Yep, I'm gonna dedicate Ballaholic a whole situation where we just boom every jersey or that we sell, we can able to send. You know what I mean? Some donation that'll go towards what you have, or yeah. I got you. I mean, I can't speak on anybody else, but I know what I can do, and I'm gonna keep my word to you on that. You know what I mean, with my guys. So
Maybe if you see Marvina, try to remind her,
I will.
Sean Kim.
Okay,
It's maybe she thought it's a joke or something. Man, it's not a joke.
I
It's
I reach out to her because it's been a little while since the last tournament, but I know she's always willing to help, and they all know you. You know what I mean? So definitely reach out to her and let her know. I even sent her the video, you know what I mean? So that way she can see it, and that y'all need help, you know what I mean? So yes.
I
We
was by the way, I was on CNN live. In my house, Nikolaev, there's a little church about 500 feet away from my house. Uh, it was about 2 p.m. and a rocket flew in next to the church, killed like I think it was like two grandmothers and two grandfathers. They were just sitting on the bench talking, and
wow.
that's when some people got to me in touch because I speak English, and I went live on CNN, like explaining the situation. That's where we had no water. I still have a clip tape of that. But then we had a bus stop. That's about mile and a half away from me, and at that bus stop, I think 11 people died. They were just standing at the bus stop, and a rocket flew in.
Wow.
And it's like every time you hear a siren, that's a sign that something is flying. Um, Drones flying all the time. We shot plus minus every day around 20 drones that we shoot down, and they fly on top of the cities. It's like drones from Iran. They fly and they find what they want to shoot, and it's basically go straight down. And
Wow.
during the night, you can hear them flying. I will try to get a video. I just try to be away from windows,
Yeah.
but it's like nothing but bullets flying across the sky, try to shoot them down.
Wow. Bro. Yes, definitely. I'm like, my mind, I couldn't like it's in yeah. Just the thought of like listening to you. So you're living this every day and day in, day out. and to see those things, I know that that has to have an effect as well. You know what I mean? The things that you have seen. Uh, wow.
Yeah.
Uh, Jeez. Okay. So, and I have. Let me see. Yes, my brother Sterling. So I have a good friend of mine that's watching. There's a couple of people that I do know that I'm going to reach out to, like I said, to help get behind. Whatever we can do to support y'all. You know what I mean? It's not. It's for more than a great cause. It's your lives. It's lives. You know what I mean?
It's and I'm to the point where my life is like whatever, but I want my daughter to live on.
That's
That's what it is. I
yeah.
want our kids. They're trying to destroy Ukraine culture.
Okay.
I want my kids to live on and show them what Russia is about. How like it's really terrorist country. Because when 9/11 hits, I was supposed to go to college in New York next year. It's basically the same thing, but there in states it was just two buildings.
Right.
Here it's like this every single day. Innocent people, not the soldiers, because on the field, Russia is losing, but they shooting at innocent people. That's the problem because
Okay.
they can't do nothing else with us soldiers, so they gotta do something.
Got you. Yeah, this is like I said, the stuff that is reported on the news versus what is really happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And, and we always know that they're always going to paint a certain picture, the propaganda, like we say on the news. But when you actually have real insight, and that's another reason why I had to make sure that we had you on, because I wanted folks to know from somebody firsthand what's going on in the inside. You know what I mean? You're not, like I said, you're not a soldier, you're a civilian. You know what I
yeah,
mean? You're a hooper, and that's the what we're in. We play basketball and do this and that, but and folks don't understand. You can go to another country and you can get caught in a situation. You know what I mean? That's out of your control. And man, I hear about the stories, but to actually know somebody and to see it is different. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So yes, man, I'm like, I want to. I ain't gonna keep you up long. What time is you got a game tomorrow?
At 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock during the day, it's like probably 4 or 5 in the morning for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'll be on the plane. Well, yeah, I'll be getting up. I have to be on the plane at 6 in the morning to fly to New York for what we have. And so tomorrow, now, especially after doing this with you, I have more motivation. You know what I mean? With what we're doing. You know what I mean? I'm real big on like I say, it's bigger than basketball. Why do I do what I do? You know what I mean? And so to go on this trip and to try to get folks to support, get behind it, because like I said, we're gonna do the whole jersey thing. I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, because let me see, this is the new jersey. My bad. Actually, I might end up just using this whole. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. This is the. So we just actually, this is his the camouflage. We just had it designed. You know what I mean?
Ah, camouflage.
Yeah. And
We
so
need a lot of that here.
yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and dedicate this one right here, the cells for this jersey. It'd be what we help to support what's going on. You know what I mean? And so that's what we do. This would be something that I put together. That, like I said, we're gonna be playing this weekend. I better get pictures and all of that stuff. But all of it, the cells from this jersey is going to be promoting and help the support you and the people in Ukraine to help fight. You know what I mean? This battle, especially like you said, when you talk about the next generation, your kids, it's not about yourself. It's about the kids, giving them a hope in the future. You know what
Yes.
I mean? And so that's what we're gonna do. So everybody who's tapping in, who see it, that's what the new jersey that's coming out is going to be, in support of my brother Alex and Ukraine and supporting them. So I'll be getting more information out on how you can order a Ballaholic jersey, the camouflage jersey, uh, to help support their cause. So, man, before we get off, is it anything? There's some more supplies. Oh, okay. Is it possible? My man said, my brother Sterling, he's down in Texas. The question is it possible to get some supplies to Alex? So is it the only way is to get y'all supplies? Is it to send the money or what's the best way?
My city, like Nikolaev, is a city right next to Kherson, and there's a river between one side of Kherson and the other. One side we already got back,
Okay.
but it's called some kind of like it's a upfront city. So uh, sometimes mail, post mail or whatever, we don't get it in Nikolaev because it's dangerous to be there because it might get blown up.
Okay.
So the best way is money, and we find a way to buy parts for a car, uh, into drones. Or one of the soldiers lost his vest because he was running away, and he got to go back, and it's all very expensive. It's like the only thing they keep when they run is their gun, because the gun has to be with them, or they're gonna say something about it. But the heavy things they book back, they, what do you call it, the bulletproof vest, everything goes off and they run for their life.
So, like I said, so basically sending funds and y'all can go out and purchase the things that y'all would
Yeah,
need. Okay.
yeah.
So that'll be the best way. Those who are watching, like I said, get with myself. I'm going to have the PayPal information, and we'll be able to come together, get some funds together, and just help supply. What I mean, send it to them, and like Alex said, he'd be more than happy to show everybody what the money is going to. So it's not a situation where you know we all know about the war and what's happening. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's living off of it or going to be doing anything.
I got three jobs. I got I train in one gym, I train in another gym, because the city is still not full. A lot of people left and scared to live there. So
Okay.
I don't have a lot of clients, but I got some. And my third job is the season just started now. So it's like it's not a lot of money, but I gotta survive. I
Yes.
gotta take care of my family. So I got three different jobs. So and anybody who got any questions, they can write me through Ashley on Facebook, or I will answer and show you whatever you need. Um, I'm open to anybody and everybody.
So I will be, and this is what we'll do. I mean, of course, we're going to be talking back and forth offline, but you know what I mean? We're going to, what I want to do is, if it's not to say every month, but just have a check in. We just, boom, do this again. You know what I mean?
Bet,
Let
bet, no problem.
know what's going on, how things are going. And so that way people can track and see the progress or what we're doing. You know what I mean? And I think that that'd be important for everybody who's supporting, and just the morale. You know what I mean? Just to know that, hey, like I said, you're my brother. That I mean, we was hooping back in here in the States and Washington, and still here it is. She's 20 years later or whatever. You know what I mean? We're
Almost.
still,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause, well, less than 20 because I'm 40 and now I'm 46. So I was in our 20s. You know what I mean? When we hoop, but it's just saying how honestly God used basketball to connect us and bring us together back then. I feel like for a time such as now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So being able to use the relationships and the resources that we have, and I'm going to do that to support you, because I know if it was me on the other side, you would do the same.
I
You know,
will try, of course, yes. And
so
can I say one thing?
yes,
Uh,
please.
for the people who is watching this, and for everybody, uh, life is really, really short, and sometimes we take a lot of things for granted. Like now, I used to think I want this, I want this. Nah, I want clean water, I want light, I want bed, I want a little bit of food, I want two pair of shoes, two pair of jeans, couple of shirts. That's it. I don't want nothing else. I want to be safe. That's the main thing. So in life, you don't need so much stuff. Like it is my whole mindset, and a lot of people like that who've been through this shooting and all that stuff. The whole mindset is different now. It's the simplest things like you can go get some juice, you can go get some food, and like that. Uh, it's we can talk about this like 5 6 hours, but
Yeah, and then that's
the
why we're gonna keep we're gonna got to keep bringing you back because, like you said, that right there, like just statement. You know what I mean? We don't find ourselves content. You know,
I will when I get back to Nikolaev, when I have time during the day, I will go to one of my favorite places where I used to train people outside, and
okay,
they have a basketball court, and I'll show you some of the buildings that got destroyed um, there. And two of my friends, it was like about 3:30 a.m. in the morning. If they wouldn't have got out, they ran out of the house because the first rocket came to the neighbor's apartment, but nobody was there.
okay,
30 seconds later, two rockets flew into the apartment. They ran outside with whatever they had on, try to get away from this place. And I will send you a video and show you some of the pictures.
okay. So yeah, we're definitely like I said, we're gonna, it's a monthly. I'm honestly a monthly type situation. You know what I mean? Just so we can continue to get the support. Like I said, just listening to your story, it even humbles me even more. You know what I mean? Like you said, in a sense, we take things for granted. You know what I mean? Oh, I want more. I want
Yeah,
this. I want that. But listen to you say, man, without no water, no lights, the things we do take for granted, our family, the safety, all of these things that you're just saying, man, I'm happy if I just have one or two of these things, you know what I mean,
yeah.
which we do take for granted. And so, man, I want to say thank you for making yourself available, you know what I mean, to even talk about what's going on over there. Cause like I said, man, you've been hit and miss with the time difference. And I just knew it was important that we make this happen. And so, um, man, you know, I have wit. So yeah, it's a lot. I'm looking at a lot of just some of the comments, which are hoopers that know you. You know what I mean? That all know that's a part of our basketball family. That we're saying, hey, our brother needs help. You know what I mean? It's his family and his people over there. There's other folks that needs our support. You know what I mean? Where a dollar or two, everything counts. Put it that way. You know what I mean?
Everything counts. Yeah.
So I would definitely set it up on my end, make sure I get everything together. I get your PayPal information so we can start getting things together and we'll getting just start supporting you. You know what I mean? Any kind of
I
form of fashion
appreciate
that we
it.
can. And I reach out to Marvina and see if I can talk to her and Jamal and all of those guys and see what they can do. You know what I mean? So I'll be your advocate here. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that. I
Oh,
appreciate
you're
that.
welcome. You already know, my man. So I'm gonna let you get some rest because you got a game, and like I said, my mind's still blown because I'm like, how in the heck can you? Well, I mean, it's a different city. It's cool. It's
After you see the pictures of some of the stuff,
right.
uh, I'm in Kiev, and here we have a place where for every soldier that's died, they have a small flag. And before I train, we have a lot of time. I'm gonna try to go there, and I will try to send you a video or something like that.
Yep, whatever video, whatever you have, like I said, you get it to me. I'm gonna put whatever we need to on our side to continue to build the support that we need to support y'all in any kind of way. So, man, it's always great to see you. You know what I mean, especially in a situation like this. You know what I mean. Once again, the last time I've been in, all of us on this side oh, my man is still playing, he's getting buckets and he's doing this, but understanding your life is way different, you know what I mean, than the typical I'm just getting buckets, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and I'm playing. It's really a cause. So, you know, I definitely be praying for you, you know what I mean, your family, and we're gonna be in touch for sure, for sure. So once we get off, because we're about to get off, send me your PayPal information. And I know that there's some folks who are watching that I know personally that, you know what I mean, we'll talk on the back end and we'll start to get whatever we can and just start sending stuff to you, start sending funds. And, you know, like everybody, we're going to be on every month. You know what I mean? We're going to record, we're going to show you everything on the back end on what the money is going to and all of that. This is my guy. Like I said, those who know me, y'all know how I get down, and this is my brother right here. So thank y'all for the support. Please keep them in prayer. Everybody that's there, keep them in prayer. And man, Alex, man, appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Ashley, too.
So Streetball the Pro, thank y'all for tapping in.
Thank you.
About to send us off to everybody. Get some rest, and we'll be talking soon, my brother.
Talk to you later, Ash.
Okay.